Maybe when we face warriors, I should play masochism instead.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
What's up gamers, it's TreesapJake here with yet another video. Now, you may have noticed I'm trying a different setup. I've decided to use my phone as my camera. My other webcam was just giving me so many issues. I just got angry and spent a lot of money on trying to figure out how to this work, but it's got it working now and I think I'm happy with it, so kind of doing a different setup now. This video today is going to be a 2v2 arena commentary. I'm going to be just taking a look at a game where I'm going up against a rogue and a mage. I think this is one that comes up a lot. There's a lot of lose conditions for us going into this, so I think it's something that you can learn a lot about just by watching and kind of reacting what I'm reacting to in game, recognizing where the problems could be, recognizing what the enemy are doing and trying to work from there. I think that's really important. Please do remember to like and subscribe for more content like this. I really appreciate it. Let's help the channel continue to grow, guys. I really appreciate all the help. Otherwise, let's get cracking. Okay, so guys, I'm starting up here, starting off. I want to try and get into combat, put down Earthbind, my usual strategy, get my Earth Elemental out, and then I'm going to try and... here I actually managed to get an in-cap totem. I kind of see where the guy is going. I get the mage out, so I interrupt Fleshcraft so I don't get sapped or get stunned or whatever immediately. I try and do this. I can't stop the first go, but I'm definitely still in combat. I've got the mage out. I've kind of ruined their opener a little bit. I stun him with the Earth Ellie, and then I press the Earth Ellie wall just to survive the opener. The guy has pressed Combustion. It is worth the press. This is a 40% damage reduction. The rogue hasn't pressed anything, mind. He's just used his opener. So I've got grounding. I've stopped all the polys. We're actually okay now. I do a really stupid, silly DR lasso. I didn't really need to do that at all, but I just wanted to keep him in my line. The main thing here is when they leave, you want to try and keep the rogue in out of stealth. That's the main thing, but I want to stay in combat, and he's already gone, so I couldn't really do anything about that. But what I am going to do is I'm just going to keep in my Earth Eddy keeps me in combat. I'm going around the other side from where my priest is. We get the trinket from the fear, which is really good. Rogue opens up, does a full kidney shot onto my healer just so he gets the full polymorph. This is his Shadow Blaze, so this is his damage. I'm actually fine though because my priest trinkets, although he didn't need to. I would never recommend this, by the way. Don't trinket anything else other than the blind. But in this instance we did because it was Shadow Blades. I'm just running around here. My aim now is to try and keep the rogue out in combat. There's no way I want to let them get the reset. When they get the reset, they do exactly what happened there, which is they get the full kidney shot into the polymorph and I die. So the mage's combust will be up at some point soon. So I'm telling my priest just to try and keep the rogue in. We're trying to move each side so he can't really escape. We've got dots on him. We're trying to keep him in. We want to make sure he doesn't get that re-stealth. The reason why is because when they stealth, they get a shield around them, so any dots on them just go. It's really grim. So you just got to make sure that you're doing this here. I'm chilling. I've used my wall just in case, just to keep the damage off me. I'm sitting in the meteor here. I could have gotten out, but I didn't. I get kicks, so no kicks. I'm perfectly fine in the polymorph. I'm just trading out my defensives here, although the combust will be up soon, so maybe I could have saved this. I was perfectly fine, but my priest was in stun, so I wanted to make sure I was safe. Now we're just trying to keep this rogue in combat. He keeps running towards there. He shadow steps off. We get the mind games up. I'm trying to I stop the polymorph here, which is important, so they can't come around. We got his evasion. Doesn't really matter because all of us are damage specs. I can't keep the rogue out here. I'm trying to dodge the Ring of Frost, trying to react really here, trying to keep him combat. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep the rogue out, but my plan here is I'm going to instead go really hard on this mage. I want to force the mage's cooldowns now, so they're really running. Like, I haven't touched the mage. This rogue's not coming out. He's not opening up. He's waiting for some sort of offensive. So I lava burst into the full Stormkeeper one. I proc this mage just before I get the cheap shot. So when he pops damage here, he needs to make sure he gets into ice block. Otherwise, they're messed up. So he has to run. He can't pop the combustion. So we're just chilling. The rogue's here now. I set up here, and this is the problem. This guy's still got cloak, so he presses cloak as soon as I get all of my stuff out. He recognizes that I'm pressing echoing shock. This is my damage. I would have rinsed him here. This would have been over, but instead what we do is that my priest is keeping me in. I managed to get the full lasso around the pillar. He then trinkets, presses his BM trinket as well, so he gets the extra health. We get the fear, letting me set up. I'm now going to frost shock him to keep him slowed. I go for the lava burst. I get rooted. I get blinded, so I can trinket this blind. Really important. Only trinket the blind or a kidney shot when you're in the bog. bomb. They decide to swap onto my priest. My priest is fine, but I put down grounding as soon as the combustion comes out, totally reacting to it. Now what I do is I run into the meteor to spread the damage, but also if I get polyed now, it breaks instantly, which it does, and I'm fine, and then the rogue dies. So simple. I didn't even need to purge the combust here. I think it's important, but you know, we're just making sure that we stabilize. Also another point case which I think is really interesting, make sure that you stabilize your team before you chill when you've killed rogue mage, because the mage can still rinse you. That's really important. You can still die from that, so just make sure you're doing that. So points to kind of consider with this one, making sure that if they put down meteor, you try and get close to your healer, so that if he polys you and swaps to your healer, that you instantly break that CC, but also you spread that meteor damage, because it really helps keep your guy alive, because otherwise it will crit for 9k. Really bad, really hard to deal with this one. Don't trinket if you're a DPS unless you're in a kidney shot, in a smoke bomb, or you get blinded. Same with your healer as well. You want to make sure that you don't trinket anything else other than that. Otherwise, it's, you know, once you get over 2k, it'll be super easy for these rogue mages to come around and wait for their cooldowns, cut you out, and then just destroy you. Another key point, keep the rogue in as much as possible. That is so vital, because it really stops them up. They have to then wait for Shadow Dance, and they have to waste it trying to do the setup. If you let them get the clean restart, they get everything. They get all of their crit, legendary, everything. So that's it. I'm going to play the game now, so hopefully you can see that and hear how we're communicating as well. I'm in combat. Heal me. Actually got the mage.
I'm stunned.
I used my wall here. Knocked him.
Oh yeah, sad.
I'm actually okay. I'm perfectly fine. I stopped the re. I kicked the re.
Dispelling mage.
It was really bad. I'm still in combat. Nice fear.
Stunned.
I cannot do anything. I will. No, I don't. I'm actually fine. This is Shadowblaze though. This is cool.
I use trinket, man.
Oh, can you keep this guy in at all?
I put a dot on him, but yeah, that's about it. Trying to get there on the other side. Got him.
I need a slow or something.
Oh yeah, I hate not having Relentless. He can easily DB sheep me all the time. Got the rogue. Have my pet on him.
Trying to slow him.
I can't slow him.
Kick the poly.
Dispelled you. Run.
Oh man.
Crap, he re-stealth.
Oh man, I just can never get to these guys because all my slows get dispelled.
Yeah. I take the others. Okay, they're going free again.
I procced him as well. I'm okay actually.
Cloak of Shadows. Giving you sprint. Got him.
Lasso full, just hit him really hard.
Feared him.
Nice.
He's gonna get slow after this fear.
I'm blinded.
Kidney is going me. Combust.
I'm standing inside so it spreads.
Yeah,
You're polyed.
I'm fine.
Kicked him on fire. He tried to poly me, but it didn't.
I'm gonna stand in the open, I guess.
Alright guys, that's everything. I hope that was useful for you. If you want to see any other kind of matchups, let me know. I know a lot of you are asking to do double DPS. I really don't recommend it. It's something that a lot of these streamers, big streamers, a lot of big players with 3k rating do a lot because they're incredibly good players. I really do not recommend you do double DPS. But anything else, you know, whether it's LE Disc or LEH palette into something, you know, warriors, monks, anything I can do to help, I will try and do that. So let me know down in the comments what you want to see. Otherwise, any questions, queries, concerns, let me know. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on everywhere else, like and subscribe for more content. Support me on Patreon if you're really, really generous. And otherwise, guys, I will catch you in the next video. See ya.